Hi. Hello. There's no music. Gotta fix that one sec. There's probably a lot of music now. Okay. Shh. And then... Yeah, one sec. There was a second playlist. I want to see if this is the new one that they made, or if this is the exact same one. My boy's getting some furniture. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's the same one, eh? Hold on, I have to get the new one. Fire Emblem. Hi, guys. I'm okay. I had a nap. I got some stuff done today, but it wasn't that much. I'm kind of just chilling. Didn't really get a lot done today, which is kind of unfortunate. I had some things kind of fall through, which was pretty unfortunate. Oh, okay. Hi. Were there ever plans to do a Claude support science? There was. And then I did the Edelgard one and it was 2 hours. And then I had to do it again. And then I was like, dude, this is really exhausting. I have some Claude. I have an idea for my next character for a support science, but I'll be honest, like part of it is like support sciences are really like long and difficult to do. And also I just don't want to talk about Fodlan anymore. Like, I just don't. I've talked about this world for like 3 years, and like I just don't want to do it. It's just I don't want to. I want to. There's like 15 other other games to talk about. I think I've had enough of Fodlan, and I just kind of want to like move on to Engage or move on to past games. Yeah, I mean I have a video on Claude that got pretty overlooked. That not many people have watched. That was kind of meant to be like a Claude analysis, but people haven't really seen it that much because it wasn't like titled as a support science. But it's there, like it's on the channel. But people just haven't seen it. Like no one, like not many people have seen it. But it's there. I did write about Claude and Verdant Wind and stuff. Do you think you'll be so burned out on Fodlan that you won't ever return to it for years? Probably not. I just like there's a new game coming out, and I just want to talk about that. Like, maybe like in a few years I'll return, or not a few years. Maybe in like I don't know. Maybe after like the hype has passed. I just don't know. Like, I really have no idea. I've talked about it for like 3 years. I've covered so much shit on Three Houses, like, and even Three Hopes. And I feel like a lot of people are just in general like ready to move on from the Fodlan arc of Fire Emblem. Like, yeah, there's just a lot. There's just a lot of worlds to talk about. I want to like talk about some stuff in genealogy and like Yggdrasil, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just, yeah. Yeah, there was just yeah, there was just so much to the world. That's also a huge thing. Is like, I 99% don't think that like the world of Engage is going to be nearly as deep, which is good, but yeah, it's just yeah, that's pretty much it. Can we talk about how terrible Alfred looks? Trying to be maddening before Engage comes out. Good luck with that. Oops. My bad. Yeah, that's what I like actually appreciate, which sounds kind of like almost, I guess, can be like a backhanded compliment to like Fire Emblem. It's like, oh, we just had a massive like story lore deep game. Let's return to something way more simple and like less hard to understand. And it's just like Engage's like relatively simple world. Did I ever cover Alm? No, I never really went over Alm's character like in any video ever. Do you plan to do more one-off game reviews? Probably like after Engage, or like, I don't know, maybe. It kind of depends. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, honestly. Like Engage is so soon that like I will be just focusing on that game. Yeah, it's gonna be like purely just Engage stuff. Yeah, like I have to figure out how I want to even cover that game, because like I know that it's like, I don't think like the world or the characters are gonna be as like fucked up as like Fodlan. I've never played the XCOM games before. Was there ever a support science that in production you felt wasn't interesting enough and canceled? Yeah. Ike? Way back. This was like years ago. I was gonna write a support science on Ike. And nowadays, I definitely would cover Ike in a support science, but back in the day I just found him so fucking boring, and people got I had a few hot takes about Ike, but nowadays I could definitely write something about Ike, like no problem. But back then I just felt like I wasn't inspired enough by his story, and like when I was playing through the game I just like wasn't really getting compelled. Is that the experience you maybe done? Yeah, it was. I was trying to like, yeah, because this is like 4 or 5 years ago. And I had a much different perspective on like theorizing characters and stuff. Which I would definitely like, I would like 2022 like me would definitely be able to like write a support science on Ike. Like it'd be so fun to do. What's up, Monty? But at the time, I was just trying to like find things that I felt were interesting about Ike, and like I just couldn't really like grasp onto anything that I found was like really like compelling. And like I don't really have like the fondest opinion of Ike as a character. Like he's not the kind of character that like, how do I I'm not really drawn to him, I guess. I'm not really drawn to Ike as a character just from his personality and stuff. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate his character, and I think that's the big difference. Like back then, I wasn't really drawn to his character, but I also couldn't really appreciate it because of it. But now I definitely understand and appreciate Ike's writing way more, even if I kind of feel similarly, like, oh, his personality is kind of like meh compared to like what I usually enjoy in a Lord. So that's why I could definitely see myself writing something about Ike in the future. Just at the time, I could not do it. If you were to ever redo a support science not involving Fodlan, who would it be and why? Perry, I think. I think the Perry one was one of my like most biased ones I've ever done. I just remember things in that script that I don't think I would really agree with anymore. Not that I don't like Perry. I think I made some decent points from what I remember. But I do remember saying things that were pretty pedantic that I would not stand by today, probably. There's a lot of like old support sciences that I would probably be like, this was dumb, or like, why did I say this, or something like that. And those are usually the older ones where I had like no real idea what I was doing. Like that's kind of like the big thing, is that when I first started the support sciences, like I pretty much just was like, oh, I graduated with an arts degree. So I might as well try to like make essays on Fire Emblem. And like, I just kind of like was just going raw with a lot of stuff. I didn't really know how to write, even though I graduated with an arts degree and like writing was what I was good at in university. Like writing, it's actually kind of crazy. I actually had this conversation like not too long ago. And it was about like, what was the context? I don't know if I even mentioned it on stream. I feel like I might, I was talking about this to a person. Oh, it was like, I was talking to someone, cause they asked, like one of my like real life friends was like, how'd you get started with the YouTube stuff? Or someone asked like, it was like, how'd you get started with the YouTube stuff? Or like, something about like, do you think my like degree helped me or something? I think they kind of like I think they were like related to each other. And basically I said that if I like went to school with how I know how to write and like research and argue and like present information from like from like the year of 2022 to like the whole year of 2022, and like, well, I guess I haven't written anything this year yet. Well, technically I think that Turnwheel video was on New Year's Eve. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If I had my ability to write this year and I time warped back to like 2017 or 2016 or whatever I started first writing support sciences, I don't think I would be capable of like not cringing at what I did. So like, oh my God, I look back at some of my old scripts and I was like, what the fuck? This was so fucking dog shit. And it just made me realize how much you can get away with in university of just like bullshitting papers. And like, the thing is that I feel that, in college, I don't think a university prof and like a kind of a bigger, like more, broad like writing topics and like in poli-sci or fucking like sociology or anthropology or whatever, or like psychology, maybe you can write and then you can like cite a study and then like cite it in your fucking like references or whatever, but the professor is not going to like vet every single time you cite something in a paper. They're just going to like look at your, like, if you argued well or like if you cited properly, in my experience. And so basically I remember like just writing papers and like even sourcing stuff that I only read the abstract of, and it was like, oh, this kind of works with my argument, and then that's what I threw in there. So basically I would work from like my thesis that I came up with, and then would find anything that would support it, instead of actually like reading like hard what I was actually like researching or whatever. And so you can get away with that, I think, in college more, because the professor can't like, the professor isn't like an enthusiast about Fodlan or fucking like Yggdrasil or whatever is way more qualified to like scrutinize something you write about that game than like a professor will be able to be like able to scrutinize a random ass fucking subject that kind of covers the broad scope of the class's theme or whatever. So when I was trying to get away with in my older papers without even realizing it, or my older videos, was that like I was kind of just brushing over things that sort of supported what I was saying, and then it would get scrutinized by actual fans of Fire Emblem, and I didn't realize how bad some of my arguments were in the past. And yeah, it's just, so now when I consider like people peer reviewing my stuff, or people like watching the video to see if I got everything right, or if everything was kind of tracked, like that's really important to me now, because you can't really afford to get away with that when you're writing scripts, and you're presenting that to an audience who like should be pretty familiar with the concept already, or there will be like someone in the comments who like knows more than you, and you're kind of like testing yourself against like someone else's knowledge, and you don't want to like outwit them. You just want to be like, you just don't want to say things that are like objectively wrong. Like that's the worst feeling, is when you just misinterpret something and you run with that, and it's like, oh fuck, I got that wrong and I can't do anything about it. Because the annoying thing about like a YouTube video is that if you get something wrong, like it has to be very wrong for you to justify taking it down and re-uploading it. Because that shit just stays. It's like you can have like a pinned comment saying, oh, I got this thing wrong. But if it's like a major blunder, like you have to consider whether or not you want to actually fucking just delete it and re-upload it, which is what I did with the Edelgard video, because I got hella things wrong on that one. But I mean, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because a lot of people who I still trust for peer reviewing and fact checking stuck around, and I've become friends with, so that's really good. But yeah, it's a whole, it's like a different like version of like writing altogether. So yeah, like I feel like I could honestly like TA, like teacher's assistant, like undergrad social papers like that. I feel like I'm that like I know what it's like to be like a decent writer in university, and I definitely think I could like peer review some shit at this point. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just catching up with chat. How was your experience getting footage / writing scripts for the tons of Fodlan analysis affect your plans for how you're going to approach Engage / Ilios? Basically, well, I think a really huge boon with all the Fodlan kind of world building and lore stuff was that I hired like Moltz. So Moltz 23, like he might be like lurking in chat right now, but he's the guy who like on the bottom left of like a lot of Fodlan videos, who like written by like Fargast and Moltz, or like written by Moltz, edited by Fargast or whatever. Like he's a fucking encyclopedia. The dude literally like is one of like the head fucking writers for like the Fire Emblem wiki or something. So he's really good at like trivia and finding like details and stuff. So he's really good for like fact checking on lore stuff. So he really helped with that, and like he still helps me write or still will just outright write like an engaged like news video or something, which I edit over, things like that. So going forward with Engage, it's going to be kind of a similar thing where he's kind of just helping like with news and helping with like justifying things behind with supports and dialogue moments and world building stuff, which has been really helpful for both saving my own time and just delegating that work to someone who just like is really good at that kind of like Wikia type stuff. Do you have a more solid plan to prepare for Engage videos, and how will it affect you on your playthrough? I think I'll just play the game, and then whatever like important story or controversial story moments come to mind, I would like go over it, or it would become like a topic of a video. I'm not really sure how I'm going to tackle Engage right now, because I don't know if I want to do like, if I want to like burn through the entire game really fast and start putting out like videos and guides like right off the bat. Because it's kind of like really time sensitive stuff when a game just comes out. Like I have to approach playing the game differently than like, I guess someone who doesn't make videos on it, I suppose. Like I probably have to do like massively long playthrough sessions to get through the game, to do like a time sensitive review, and then probably like multiple playthroughs. I don't know if I'm going to do like character specific, like here's how you use Alir, or here is the best build for Bouchon or whatever, but it might be the case where that happens too. I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to tackle all of it. I don't even know how much there is to tackle, to be honest. Like I usually focus on character stuff, obviously. So, I don't know if I'm going to just like only do that, or if I'm going to try to like dip into like gameplay guides. Like I sort of tried with Three Hopes. It's good. I don't know. The thing is, I probably am going to try to reach out to other people to help me write character guides if I go that route. Because I'm like, I do like, I can write gameplay guides and stuff, but it's not really like my thing that I would rather write like character stuff. But, I might try to reach out to someone who's like really good at like writing guides for like gameplay and characters and stuff, or who will like literally beat the game in like 5 seconds, and then like pay them to write like commission like gameplay guides from them, and then kind of do it that way. So kind of like a Moltz, except for like gameplay. I might do that, because I don't know if I can afford to do like time wise a playthrough and then like character guides and gameplay unit guides at the same time. So I've been thinking about kind of something like that. I was thinking about doing that for Three Hopes and older games too. Yeah, but I'm probably going to try to reach out to somebody who kind of is enthusiastic about gameplay mechanics and see if they'd be willing to write like guides to be like for money type thing. Because there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of content for this game, both mechanically and like character wise, that I want to cover. But I'm only one guy, right? So yeah, so that's probably my plan. Would you do a blind playthrough of Engage? Yeah. I would do a blind playthrough for sure. Like I'm gonna stream it. I'm probably just gonna stream hard mode. But yeah, it's tough. I think to be like super honest, like I do need to stream the game, because like this is a pretty fledgling streaming channel, and obviously like I like to play Fire Emblem and talk about Fire Emblem, right? Like that's kind of the channel. So I feel like not streaming the game on this channel would be like one of the biggest missed opportunities ever. So I definitely do want to stream the game, because it would be really, really good to like kind of as a good like launching pad for this channel for streaming specifically. So I definitely do want to stream it here. That's why I wanted to kind of get streaming off the ground for this channel. Yeah, but balancing like 10 to 12 hour streams a day with like content, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like I said, I'm going to try to find someone who is willing to like be paid to write gameplay guides and stuff. And then I'll cover the character part. The multiplayer? Yeah, maybe. It might be for sure. It would be pretty fun. There's just so many like there's so much potential with a game like this. What's really exciting about Engage versus Three Houses is that anyone who fucking streamed or like LP'd Three Houses knows that once they did it, they pretty much tanked their fucking channel. Because like there was 3 routes and you would just try to stream one, but then like people didn't want to get spoiled, so they didn't watch it and it just tanked your numbers. Like that's why like I was unintentionally blessed with a broken computer basically when Three Houses came out, and I literally could not stream the game. I could not stream Blue Lions because like my computer just fucking fell apart. Does anyone remember that? Like 3 years ago or like 4 years ago at this point? When Three Houses came out, my computer, my TV, and my computer chair all broke at the same time, basically. And I was like, I'm fucked. Like, the game literally just came out, and I could not cover it whatsoever. That was not fun. That was not a fun time. Yeah, well, there's only one story route. Like, that's like the big difference, is that like people can play one playthrough and then they can follow someone who they like to watch online because they're doing the same thing. Like that's the big difference, is that with Three Houses you could not do that. Oh man, it was bad. Like I think virtually everyone who tried to like Let's Play or stream Three Houses just like had a miserable time doing it, because it isn't fun being a streamer and like watching your numbers just like tank, because the game was structured in a way that was like really, really bad for like LPing on launch. So, yeah, this game is going to be way different because there's only one path. Thank God. Oh my jeez. I can't handle another fucking Fire Emblem game that has like branching routes. Like stop. Come on. Yeah, it sucked. It was just not a fun time. And that's why like just doing scripted videos was really good, because you could talk about like really broad topics like guides. That's kind of how I approached Three Hopes, to be honest. Like I was streaming Three Hopes anyway, and I did large playthroughs, but like a lot of my videos were like I actively stayed away from like massive like plot spoilers for scripted content for a bit, because I know that like a lot of people are still playing. People still haven't beaten Three Houses yet, and it's been 4 years. So yeah, like pretty much. What's your honest opinion on branching stories in modern Fire Emblem? I mean, like, if you can branch stories and do a good job, then, like, I guess do it, but it's a lot of writing. It's a lot of writing, and, like, sometimes you just can't finish the job, or you can't write a complete story. And some stories, some paths just like fall short because there was not enough time put into them. I definitely think branching paths can work, but you have to be very wise about how much time you spend on each one and how much time you have to develop each story, I guess. Because, man, 3 houses... It's just... Some routes were just not done. Well, I think they have the talent for sure. That they have, I think they have the talent definitely, but it's a time, it's when it, I feel like it's a time crunch. Like, wasn't 3 houses delayed twice? Like, 3 houses was delayed twice, and Engage has been finished for like fucking apparently 2 years, or some bullshit. I don't know, a year and a half or something. So it really depends on how much time they had to develop it. I mean, consider this, right? They made 3 hopes because they didn't have the time or the resources to fill in everything with 3 houses. That was like what the fucking developers said, bro. And 3 hopes still fucked the pooch there. God damn. Oh god, 3 hopes, man. 3 hopes is something else. Oh, there's Moltz. Yeah, track. By the way, guys, if you if you're new to the stream and you want to help support the stream, you can become a retainer for $5. You get access to cute emotes like these. We have 5 emotes right now. So if you want to become a member and help support the stream, that'd be great. Also, super chats are open if you want to support that way as well. Three hopes give you the biggest high before cutting off your legs. Honestly, kinda. You never got why 3 houses got as popular as it did. I definitely have my issues with Fodlan as a whole. I just think 3 houses is just like, it's still like an amazing, like the gameplay is like very, very good. Like it is in my top 5 for like Fire Emblem games on like a fun level. The story is mostly really, really good. The characters are really, really, really good. Like there's a lot going for Fodlan and 3 houses that makes it a really, really like good game. There's just things that fall between the cracks that you wouldn't really like. It's I feel like it takes like multiple playthroughs to like kind of start to see the holes in it. But if you're kind of going in and you're not like trying to like scrutinize the game, then it's still like, it's really, really, really good, you know? But even if you do scrutinize the game, you can still see how good of a game it is anyway. So I think it's just overall like a really solid game, like a game I would absolutely recommend people to play. It's just sometimes when you play a game long enough, you start to see the imperfections in it, I guess. 2023 is the year of aerial gas. Time for a comeback? Aerial gas. What does that mean? Oh yeah, the voice acting was sick too. Like very memorable performances. Because I can do tea time. Exactly, Paraceline. Exactly. Aerial Gas was that one robot voice assistant you had in old videos that you bantered. Oh, wasn't that in Oh god, I remember that. Holy shit. That was fucking what the heck? Oh, there's a hole in my shirt. What? That was from one of my my plot reviews, I think. Aerial gas. Fuck, that was an old one. Jeez. You know more about the fucking gas lore than I do. That's a huge blast from the past. Wow. Yeah, yeah, like three houses leaves an insanely good first impression. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Fire Emblem is like at this point bigger in the West. That might be just hearsay. I'm pretty sure I heard that or read that somewhere. Or it's more popular in sales or something. The Gaiden one, perhaps. Would I consider making This Is What Happens in Engage? I think I made that a member goal, right? Didn't I talk about this? I feel like I mentioned this in an earlier stream, but I was like, I would do that for like a retainer goal. I don't know if it was like, I think that was like a future plan, was like as a goal I would like work on that. Yeah, I think I mentioned saying that. And I was like half serious, but half not. But like I mentioned before, I don't feel like I'm as funny as I used to be. Like, I have a really hard time coming up with like funny jokes, and it came to a point like, I don't know. I feel like I've written like like my comedy, like the more like meme comedy side of the channel can come out in like more creative ways, I guess, than This Is What Happens in. I don't know. It's just, it was kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to think of like funny jokes to talk about or funny things about that. But I think Engage is kind of, it can make a return. I'm not going to outright say no, because I might make a member goal for it, because it's a lot of effort to write and actually try to like fucking be funny. Because the worst thing I could do is make an unfunny video, like a video that I don't find funny, no matter how hard I try to make it funny. Because I've written videos in the past that were like painfully unfunny to a lot of people that I thought were fucking hilarious. And I still stand by those videos. Like, some videos people just like did not enjoy or thought were very like not funny whatsoever, but when I was like recording them, I laughed my fucking ass off. And that's what made me put those up and still and like seeing them. Mountain of Buggers. Libralton James, yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, I would agree with that, Tyler, for sure. It's announced as the goal, I promise. Damn. Maybe I should. Fuck. You're making me think about it. A member goal for This Is What Happens in Engage. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to draft one up right now. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay. I have to draft up this member goal thing. How do I do that? Campaigns? Would that be it? Oh god. So I took her advice and started playing Gaiden. Did you know that this game is actually... Listen. There's two things you need to come in to play Gaiden. Number one is like you have to be in like a complete like some kind of mind state to handle Gaiden's jank. And two, you need a guide. You absolutely need a fucking guide for that game. And you have to play with friends. Okay, there's three things. You have to play with friends, you need a guide, and also you have to just accept Gaiden for what it is. I don't know how you could go back to older games and play that one without those three things. Cause that is Tuskub. It's literally in the name. It's Gaiden. Gaiden friends. Oh, it would be a member on the streaming channel like this one for sure. How do I? Okay, hold on. Overlays. All overlays. Edit. Okay. So if I do alert box. No. Yes? Settings? Member? No. Do I... Oh, hold on. Maybe I do this. Engagement... Labels? Goals. Your member's goal. Okay, so if I do... How do I edit this? Okay, here we go. So this would be something like, this is what happens in Fire Emblem Engage. Set a goal 100. Seven. Guess I can put it on the top left. Goal end date? Does there have to be an end date? Ends in a day. Okay, no, that. Text settings. That's fine. Set a goal. 100. Ended 3 minutes ago. What if I just zero it out? Oh, there we go. No goal at all. Why is that at 7%? That makes no sense. Oh, maybe, I don't know why it has 7 there. So I've not beaten 3 houses. That's funny. What kind of font is this? GBA FE dialogue. Okay. Don't even know what these buttons do. Okay, I think that's it. So if I save it, is it gonna pop up? There we go. It's really tiny though. Oops. What if I put it just here? No, it's really tiny. That's a really small font. How do I fucking do this? Text size. Hey, we have one. Let's see if it updated. Okay, hold on. I really have to fix this. Text settings? Hey, Two Scoop has become a retainer. He promised. Okay, what if we do this? Okay, so now that's just really big. So what if we put this... I guess we can put it here. Like... And then we can make... I feel like we should move this. Maybe we should move this to the top.
I am so happy.
Yeah, let's get some happy Marths in chat. And then we put this down here. That's kind of nice, I guess. Let's make this a little bigger. Width. Height? I don't know what's getting higher here. I'm trying to fix... Nope. I guess that works. All right, there we go. Fuck it. All right, so we got one new retainer. We have our goal. I don't know why it's only saying 8. I don't know why it's only saying 8, because there's 23 of us, but it's only saying 8. I wonder if that's because it's not counting gift memberships. Also, that's not even centered. What if I put this to the left? Like on this side? That works, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna catch up with chat now. How to use a computer? Yeah, that's true, Skull Goblin. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to change the... I'm gonna change the properties of this. There we go. For the WoW stream, hi Dan. How's it going? This is a WoW stream. World of Warcraft. Wow, wow, wow. I think the gifted theory adds up. I think there are 15 gifted subs, so 23. I see, yeah, okay. So there are 8 retainers, but only... And 15... Okay, that's so annoying. Why would they do that? I can't even update the number itself. Well, that's kind of stupid. It doesn't count... Wow, it does not count gifted, eh? Wow. Oh well. Well, we'll just count them together then. Oh no, I just didn't type anything for end goal. I literally just left it blank. My furniture fund money does not count towards the what happens in engage gauge. All the gifted should. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, maybe I should do something else then. I could also do like something like if I go to this and I do like, okay, so there's settings, total retainers. What if I do count out of 100? Right, I do this. I get rid of this. I don't think we need this. So I'll get rid of that layer. Well, how do we go back to layers? Sponsor goal, we'll get rid of that. If I do something like this, it's out of 100, and then what I could do is I can have like just a text. Like down here. And then have like, I'll add a text that says And then text settings. GBAF.
Professor, I have something to ask of you.
Okay. Pathis. Nice, dude. 555.
Blaine has been through an awful lot this past month. To make up for that, I have decided to hold a fishing tournament here at the monastery.
313.
I'm sure the students will be interested.
Okay, what does that look like? Does that make sense, or does that look like shit?
Welcome to the monastery fishing grounds. You're confused. Have to tell you about it.
Because that way we technically can count
Fish one of the months.
all new retainers and the goal.
Not until the end of the month.
You know? Maybe I can change the... Can I... What does this dynamic thing do? Gets the job done. It's serviceable. Yeah, it'll do for now. It works. Just center myself a little more. Okay, hi. Yeah, the gauge die like a true diet. Well, it's stupid because it doesn't count gifted, which is like, why would it not count gifted subs? Like, what do you mean? Actually, it would make more sense if this was in one line, I think. If I... Hello? Yeah, if I just kept it to one line. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, okay, I kind of like that. Oh shit, one sec. There we go. Okay, so now you can kind of see it in one line, even though it's not even lined up. Okay. That works. Here, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. The engage did not last. True. I think that makes more sense, right? You have the goal there. We have 23 of them. It updates with gifted. There we go. So there's our first member goal. 100 retainers. And yeah. I have to crack open my fucking comedy. My comedy brain. Anyways. Hey, Pavis. Pavis promoted to retainer. Now let's see if it up there. There we go. 24 out of 100. And the retainers got updated. This is so cool. Oh shit, Pavis. His contribution. Kevin was gifted a free membership. What is this? A membership. Pavis. Tyler Drummond has been promoted to retainer. Just testing the system, eh? Nice. Kevin has promoted to retainer. Thanks, Pavis. And not only, guys, not only does this contribute to the retainer goal, but it's Isawai promoted to retainer. It also goes towards the Fargas Furniture Fund. So yes, please, happy Marths all around for Pavis. Becoming a retainer and also gifting 5. That's huge. Let's go. Always liked you more than ages. We'll work our way up. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely do that. I'm working on, when did I get this hole in my sweater? What the heck? It's so annoying. I'm working on an engaged video right now. And it's about it's another opinion piece, and it's kind of about how given a master seal. 3 Loy was promoted to retainer. That was a really late notification. Oh, what? The counter's going back down. What? I'm confused. Was that the... Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, that's weird. Well, we were just at 30. Why did it go down? Oh, YouTube is slow with gifted? That's really random. I'm working on a video right now that covers how like it answers the question, or the question of is like, should Engage be like trying to cash in on nostalgia? Is it a good idea? And I'm writing about how this is actually like a really good direction for Fire Emblem to take to get new players involved. And I'm basing that off a conversation that I had from my real life friend who's never played a Fire Emblem game before. And he played like a bit of, okay, that's not true. He played a bit of Three Houses. And he asked me like, what Fire Emblem game should I play? And I'm like, I told him like, just wait for Engage. It's coming out in 3 weeks. And hey, Mr. Return. He asked what it was about, and I told him like the premise of like, this is actually a game that covers the entire history of the series by featuring the main heroes of old games as like game mechanics, and it has like summonables. I pretty much use like, they're like JoJo stands, and the guy's face lit up. He was like, what? That sounds so cool. And I think it's going to be really, I think the concept of kind of like a competently written story, or at least like an actual like narrative around the presence of main Fire Emblem characters, is like pretty appealing to a new person, because the story is going to be pretty easy to understand, but they also get the experience of like, who was Leaf and who was Sigurd and who was fucking like Roy and stuff like that. I think they're going to get a really good impression or idea of like what these characters did and who they were in their game. And I think it's going to have a really good effect to bring people into the series and get them to play, or at least be interested in older Fire Emblem games, especially if they like what was given to them from the emblems. So I think it's I had that conversation, and the guy was really intrigued by the premise. It was like an all-star Fire Emblem thing, except it wasn't heroes, and there's obviously more focus given to fewer characters than heroes, because there's only like 12 main ones and then bracelets. But yeah, I think it's a good idea. Who is fucking Roy? Yeah, so I think the cashing in on nostalgia is going to be like a really good idea, and basically that's what my next editorial is going to be about. How it's a really good idea to like make a game based off that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a really good way into the series, I think. My last hope for Engage is that they have capture mechanics. I think the game just needs it. I hope there's a character like who just has capture as like a personal skill. Fuck, that'd be fun, man. I really wish they had. I really hope they just like surprise you and have like capture, because they need to bring that mechanic back. It's the best mechanic in Fire Emblem. Oh, Return, it's because that stream title says wow. And people were joking about World of Warcraft, but it's literally just like WoW, not actual WoW WoW. There is no genealogy leak. Ooh. Leave explaining to Rosado that they have enough con to capture the enemy and steal his. I kind of think it'd be cool if Leaf had a capture ability. Raid the Firelands. I'm guessing that's a WoW reference. I have no idea. It'd be really cool if Leaf had an emblem skill or like a bond skill or whatever that was capture. Cause man, that would fit perfectly with that. Oh man, it would. Is this a spoiler? Oh. That's funny. How did the move go? It was a decent move. Some of my portrait art got ruined in the move somehow, which sucked. I don't have any furniture yet besides a lawn chair right over there. My bed frame has delivery issues. They said they tried to deliver it here, but they couldn't do it, and so I was at customer service for like a couple. Whatever, it's fine. And then I don't know when I'm getting my bed frame. Hopefully that comes in soon. I might be getting a couch tomorrow, or I might be trying to pick up a couch tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of a struggle. And I'm just trying to get a fucking couch and a bed frame in here. Then I can plan some other stuff. Like I have some other stuff that I want to order art-wise, and I was gonna get something for like an art thing for the apartment, but the guy decided he wanted to keep it, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I just want my bed frame, man. I don't want to sleep on the floor anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just those two things, and then I can worry about decorating. Like, I thought about getting. I'm once I get my stuff and I actually know like what my couch is gonna be like. I want to get like a rug. I want to get like plants again. I used to have plants. And I'm gonna get like plant lights to kind of hang around, then kind of put plants in the background. I'm gonna try to get some photos that I took from home and like try to blow them up into portraits, and get some shelves and put some stuff that I have kept forever on shelves and kind of decorate and stuff. But one thing, I need to get the major things first before I can think about getting the smaller things, to get an idea of like what the rest of the room can look like, to like kind of accessorize around like the big pieces of furniture. It's just taking a while because things take a while to get going and whatever. It'll happen eventually though. I really feel like I look like a male living space, like prime example. Like I have like like this elaborate computer setup, and then behind me is a fucking exercise bike and a butterfly like lawn chair basically. And it really feels like that. Yeah. But it's coming along, I guess. It'll happen eventually. Yeah, it's gonna get there.
But I can't recall it now. Call me if you can't sleep. I would be glad to talk to you.
So anyways, what should we do next? From Lowe's that looked comfy? Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's literally just like that. All right, it is 7:30. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. I think I might wrap things up here, guys. I have to hit the gym before it closes. What other games would you play for the streaming channel? Probably just Smash and like Genshin and Fae. I think those are the only 3 other games that I feel like streaming. Or like maybe another SRPG or whatever, but pretty much like those, like Engage, other Fire Emblem games, Fae. Yeah, 30 versus 300, I totally get that. Genshin eventually once I get it updated, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah. In any case, big thanks to Pavis, who became a retainer and gifted 5. It was really cool. As well as Tuskub, who inspired us for the retainer goal. Persona, I would never play. I would never stream Persona. I literally can't. I could not do it. There's no time for that. And I don't have the time to play. I can't invest time into a Persona game. Like, no. It's just, I guarantee you it's never happening. In any case, I'm going to head out. So yeah, once again, thank you to Pavis and Tisku. And I might see you guys tomorrow. I might try to get that video worked on tomorrow. But I usually only stream for like an hour to 2 hours, so I could probably I might stream tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Return. It's just I can't do it. I just don't have the time. I can't. I don't have the time or the energy to do that. It's playing in the background. You should just listen to this. It's just the lo-fi playlist too. Yeah, retainer goal hype. It's just the playlist. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? Whoa. What the heck? Why is this here? Why did that pop up? That's so stupid. How do I go back? Why did this, what the fuck? Okay, that was so random. Oh, where's chat now? God damn it. Anyways, I clicked the, never mind. Okay, I have to go. I'm going to leave. Thank you so much. I might stream tomorrow. And if I do, then you'll see me tomorrow. Thanks so much for supporting. And thank you all so much for sitting through. Really means a lot. Deuces.